So when you see a title like How to Become a Millionaire with only $10 per day, do you expect to see
some guy in his garage showing off a very fancy car and telling you to invest in his $997 course to learn the secret of how to become a millionaire? Well, this video will disappoint you. I won't be selling you a $997 course. I don't have a fancy car. And no, this is just a green screen.
Today, I'm sharing with you some real free value on how you can build a $1 million portfolio starting with just $10 per day. So what we're going to talk about in this video, first we're going to look at cutting wasteful spending that you may not be thinking about. We're going to talk about increasing our income, and then what we'll do, we'll apply some fun calculations to show you how a simple $10 a day, once you scale that up, can help you build your millionaire lifestyle. Now the surprising thing is most people actually only save $10 per day. But if you're saving your money in a savings account, you're actually losing money. Here's why. See, typically a savings account gives you anywhere from 0.06% to about 0.40% if you're lucky. Even if you score an amazing savings interest rate around 1%, you're still going to lose money because of inflation. See, the average inflation rate from the period of 1914 all the way up to 2021 averaged 3.24% every single year. So if you're parking cash and saving that up in a savings account beyond just a standard emergency fund, it's actually costing you money every single year. So the very first thing we need to do right now, outside of our standard emergency fund, is see how much cash we have stacked up in a standard savings account. You want to take that money out of your savings account and then you want to start investing it, and we'll explain exactly how to do that in just a moment. Now the next step is, of course, how do you find $10 a day that you can take and invest? And if you already have $10 a day that you can give up right now, how do you make that $20 a day, $30 a day, $50 a day? Now let's be honest, people waste money every single day on pointless things. But what we can do is we can cut down some of that waste and start investing that amount consistently. Okay, let's play a quick game. Let's see how many points you score out of the next 5 points I'm about to say that typical Americans waste their money on every single day. Every time that you say, yep, I agree, I do that, I waste money, go ahead and give yourself a point. And at the end of this, comment down below. Let me know how many points you have down in the comments. And don't be worried if you have a high score, if you have 5 points. That just means you have a lot of runway to find ways to cut money to build up to that $10 a day or more that you can then turn into your investment. Number 1, you're paying for unused memberships and subscriptions. If that is you, if you're like, oh, you know what? I totally forgot about the Amazon Prime, or you're like, oh, that's right. I am still paying every single month for that mystery box that I never use anymore. If you have one of those unused memberships or unused subscriptions, give yourself 1 point. Number 2, lunch. Do you find yourself wasting money on lunch? Do you actually at the end of the month look at that and say, I gotta stop spending so much money on lunch every single day. My coworkers aren't worth it. All we do is complain and whine, and we're going to these very fancy restaurants that are costing me like $5, $10, $15 more than it would just packing a lunch that's healthier and bringing it into work for my lunch period. If that's you, add another point. Might be up to 2 points by now. Let's go on to number 3, and that's coffee. Are you spending money unnecessarily on coffee that you don't need to? Are you buying Starbucks 1, 2, 3 times a day? Are you spending more than $25 a week on Starbucks like I used to before I cut the habit? If you're doing something like that, you're putting money down the drain, and all that's doing is it's putting potentially extra calories into your body and costing you some extra money. Give yourself a 3rd point. Number 4, and this one's a little bit tricky, but and it has to do with consuming food yet again, and that is, are you getting a lot of alcohol at a bar? Are you going out every weekend? Are you going out every night? And you're going to a bar and you're spending extra money on alcohol. Hey, look, I know it. I love beer too. It's all good. It's all good. If you want to get your pumpkin beer, if you want to get your normal beer, you could actually go to just a normal liquor store. You could go to a grocery store and get yourself beer at a lower cost. Now, of course, you don't have the bar scene, but what if you invited a bunch of friends over to your house, you had some fun, you saved some money, and you still get that bar feeling? If you're wasting money, way too much money on the alcohol, you got yourself 4 points, add them up. Let's go on to number 5. If you have a mortgage. Now, a lot of you may not. Maybe you have an apartment, maybe you're renting, that's fine. But let's say you have a mortgage. Are you paying PMI? And that stands for private mortgage insurance. If you're not sure, go look at your next mortgage statement. And if it says PMI, private mortgage insurance, or anything like that, you're paying extra money. In fact, I was paying an extra $100 a month in PMI until I said no more of this. I will link a video down in the description on how I got rid of my PMI, but that could save you $100, $200, $300 $200 a month on unnecessary. I mean, you don't even benefit from PMI, and that can cost you a lot of money. So if you got yourself a mortgage and you earn an extra point, that gives you 5 points. Comment down below, how many points did you get and which one were they? Think about all the other ways you waste money, and then let's put together that list and start finding ways to cut them out so we can start investing. But hold on just 1 minute. There's only so much we can cut out of our budget. Let's be honest, there's kind of like a floor to that. You cut. At what point do you just live in a cardboard box or a van down by the river? Well, you gotta now find a way to increase your income. That is the limitless option. There's no glass ceiling, there's no ceiling at all when it comes down to finding ways, finding different strategies to building up your income and taking that extra money and investing it so you can become even more wealthy and build your $1 million portfolio with your $10 per day. Now, if you wanna get some ideas, check out this video that can share with you side hustles. And these side hustles are something you can do on top of your day job, and you can earn extra income. You take that extra income, you invest it, and you're on your way. I also recommend making yourself better too, so that way you can take your new skills and your new knowledge and applying it to getting better side hustles, getting better gigs, getting better promotions at work. And this is where Skillshare comes in handy, today's video sponsor. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. Explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, and that means no ads, as they're always launching new premium classes. Now, what I recommend doing, check out a course that can help build you more income. So for example, one of my side hustles is of course right here on YouTube. So what I'm doing right now is I'm finding ways to improve my video quality, my thumbnails, and everything in between. I've just recently been taking a course called Advanced Video Editing with Adobe Premiere Pro with Jordy Vandeput. That's how I was able to do that full green screen video editing thing that you saw in the beginning of this video. But trust me, more learning means better video and better content for you guys. So let's make this happen. The first 1,000 subscribers that use the link in the description will get a 1-month free trial to Skillshare. So you can start exploring your creativity today. Get your 1 month and use that to learn and focus on turning your learning into income producing activities today. So between cutting expenses and building our income, let's now figure out a way that this $10 becomes a $1 million investment portfolio. $10 a day, that roughly gives us about $304 a month. So each day we're gonna take out our $10 and maybe put that into a temporary account. We're gonna build it up to $304. And then what you wanna do is take that $304 and every month continue to invest it in the stock market. Now remember, this is outside of our retirement planning, which needs to take center priority. If you're not too sure about that, there's also a video that kind of walks you through what steps to take when you're a beginner investor. Now we're talking about, this is your brokerage account. This is kind of step 3 in the Sweet Life retirement model. And what we wanna do is that $304, just continue to sack it away every single month. I look at things like good growth ETFs, things like your VTI, VOO, or any of the ETFs that track the total stock market or the S&P 500. This is not financial advice. Do your own research, but here are some ideas that you can go out, do some research on, and then if it fits what your financial journey is all about, you can then consider investing in those type of funds. So if we look at the S&P 500 growth and we look at the average over the last 60 years plus, we see about a 10% average per year. This is how it's going to calculate. We're going to take our $304 a month into our first investment. Then at the end of every month, we're going to put in our next $304. We're going to do this consistently every month for the next 35 years at an average rate of return in the stock market of 10%. We're gonna hit calculate and boom, $1,164,100. And all it took was $10 per day. Now some of you are gonna say, Bob, 35 years is so long. Okay, that's fine. What's your timeline to $1 million? You want it in 20 years instead of 35? Do you want it in 10 years instead of 35? All these things are gonna matter. That's gonna take more than just $10 per day. So let's say we wanna be a millionaire in 10 years. I'm gonna go back to the calculator. Let's reset this to 10 years. Ouch, look at that. That same $10 per day only gives us a $63,000 portfolio. Remember, in 35 years, it gives us $1 million. In 10 years, it only gives us $63,000. That's the power of compound interest, but not all is lost. What we need to do is figure out how much money we need to invest to reach the goal. So that $10 per day becomes, brace yourself, get ready, $164.38 every single day. So that actually adds up, not to $304 a month, but $5,000 a month. But if you really want to hustle it up, you want to become a millionaire, you cut your expenses, you increase your income, and you make it happen. Was this video helpful? Subscribe for more, check out this video next, and we'll see you on the next video.